Much for that. Now, the government has released the second tranche of capitation funds amounting to 30.5 billion shillings for secondary schools, as well as loans and scholarships for students in institutions of higher learning. Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Mashogu, who spoke in Kipkelian East constituency in Kericho County, announced that the monies have been disbursed, albeit late, but will go a long way towards ensuring schools are operational before they close for the April holidays. Let's get more from our very own Maria Nyambura.
Days after stakeholders in the education sector, the Kenya National Union of Teachers and School Heads complained over the late disbursement of capitation to public schools in the country, warning that operations in schools might soon grind to a halt. The government has disbursed 30.5 billion shillings to secondary schools in the country and for loans and scholarships for university students. The funds will be distributed and are meant to cater for various needs in secondary schools and institutions of higher learning. 7 billion shillings has been set aside for capitation for junior secondary schools and 16 billion shillings as capitation grants under the Free Day Secondary School Education Program. CS Machogu, who was in Kipkelian East, Kericho County, said the government is determined to maintain the amount per student. School heads wanted the government to review upwards the amount of money shared per student, citing inflation.
What we give in form of capitation for secondary schools is 22,244. We know that figure had kind of come a little bit lower, but as government, we are determined to make sure that the figure remains aside, so that our schools should be able to meet their financial obligations and commitments as required.
As the new funding model for universities continues to be implemented, the government has disbursed 6.7 billion shillings to the Higher Education Loans Board for loans and 3.9 billion for scholarships through the Universities Fund. A total of 32 billion shillings and 12 billion shillings has been disbursed for loans and scholarships this financial year.
Therefore, governments give scholarship of almost 80% and also 20% loans, such that we ensure the success to our universities and higher institutions of learning. So we also have given out 3.89 billion, which has been given out to our universities.
In January, the government disbursed 14.4 billion shillings for scholarships and loans for government-sponsored first-year students. The funds disbursed weeks before schools close for the April holidays. Maria Nyambura, Citizen TV.